Hi guys, thanks for finding my channel and watching this video. It was a couple of months ago now that I did my morning skincare routine for you, and I did promise that I would do a nighttime routine for you. So this is it. I tend to take my makeup off not immediately before jumping into bed. I do it if I'm at home somewhere, probably 8 o'clock-ish. I mean, you know, there's no time limit to these things, but sometime during my evening, if I'm at home, I will remove my makeup and start to do some of my evening regime. I don't do it completely, I kind of go in with my last steps before I go to bed. But first off, the makeup has to come off. So I do my eye makeup first, and I remove it at the moment with this simple dual effect eye makeup remover. And you may be able to see that it's got the sort of little oil stroke water consistency, hence the dual effect. And that is very effective at taking off all my eyebrow product, my eyeshadow, and any mascara that I am wearing. So I like to use one of these bigger cotton pads so that I can sort of put a splash of this on one end, remove the eye makeup. Try not to rub too much, but you do have to rub some, obviously, to get everything off, but just doing it with a little bit of a gentle hand, okay? So removing it all, and then I go in and put a little bit more on the other end of the pad and do the same with the other eye. Quite simple. Then I will go in with my Micellar water, and I've kind of, this is the one I've just started using because I wanted to see what it was like. But this is the one I'm just about to finish within a day or two. So this is the Nivea Miceller Water, and this is the L'Oreal Micellar Water. This is massive actually, so this has taken me months actually to get through. So this is going to take me forever. It's 400 ml. But I've used it on 2 times now, just to sort of see if I did actually like it or not, and I do. It just removes makeup on the rest of my face, exactly like the Nivea one. I'm not really loyal to any of these brands. I like the simple Micellar as well. And literally I get a little one of the round cotton rounds and pour the Micellar water on there, and I just swish it all over the rest of my face and just take any last little bits of eye makeup that might be surrounding the eye still. So yeah, so my face is, it's far from clean, but it's sort of generally makeup free. So then I go into the bathroom, and at the moment I'm doing a double cleanse in the bathroom, so I'm almost doing a triple cleanse with the Micellar water. So I go in with my oil cleansing first, and I've got 2 products on the go at the moment because I love them, and I just switch up between the 2, whatever I fancy on the evening. So back in the summer I was probably using this one more because I did mention that this was just really good for my summer skin, shall we say. It was just really simple because it's from Simple, and it's their hydrating cleansing oil. It removes makeup, all the grease and grime from the day. So I'm nearly out of this one, and I just wanted to prove to you how much I like it because I've got another backup. So I really enjoy the Simple cleansing oil makeup remover, but I also like this one from Super Facialist. And now that the seasons have changed and the weather's cooler, I get on a lot better with this one in the cooler months rather than the summer months. It's absolutely love it. It's got vitamin C, and it's their brightening skin renew cleansing oil. Absolutely love that one. As you can see, I've probably gone through, this is probably my 3rd one. So really like that. So wash on my face with the cleansing oil. And I have these microfiber cloths that I've picked up for about £1.50 in Primark. So then you just wipe it all off with this being lovely and warm under the tap, swish it all off, and then the final step would be to remove any of the oil cleanser that may be left on your face. I go in with this water-based water gel cleanser. This one's from Neutrogena, and it's a Hydro Boost Cleanser water gel. So then I would just squirt a little bit in my hands. This one lathers up, rub it in all around your face. You know how to wash your face, and then do exactly the same. Make this clean with some nice warm water and wash it all off. Dry my face with a nice clean towel. Then what would we do? We would come back into the bedroom and I would tone. And by toning, I mean using my Pixi Glow Tonic, and that again is literally popped on a cotton round and swished all over my face. Absolutely love this. I was sort of alternating it up back probably last year with just a regular toner from Nivea for combination skin, but I just keep reaching for this all the time. I use it in the morning and at night time, and I don't have a problem with it. In fact, I feel because I'm using it consistently, and I have been now for well over a year, it is actually brightening my face. I think it's probably this product that has helped with any discoloration and slight little bit of pigmentation on my cheeks. I do think it's this, and with constant use, you're getting the best out of the product. So I use this one in the morning and at night, and it's only 5% glycolic acid, so it's not too strong. I mean, it is one of those products that probably just needs to be introduced to your routine, and if your skin sort of reacts to it a little bit, back off again, but I think in time it will settle, and 5% definitely my skin can cope with. So with regards to serums, I'm not overly loyal to one particular serum. I do like to experiment with the different serums out there on the market, and I kind of mix it up on a nightly basis depending on what I think my skin actually needs. So the two I really enjoy at the moment, this one is from Facialist, and it's the Hyaluronic Acid Firming Intense Facial Serum. This one, if I feel my skin needs a little bit of moisture, I've been at work all day, and although we've got a bit of air conditioning, it's mainly sort of that artificial heat that gets fired out at us at the moment. So if I'm just feeling that my skin just feels a little bit dry, I will go in with the Hyaluronic Acid Serum. Or if it's not feeling particularly dry and it's kind of well balanced, and I just want to obviously reverse the clock, take back the years, then I will use this one from Indeed, and it's their snoxin 2 serum, and this is just really good because it helps with collagen production. It's got peptides in it, so it's really good for aging skin basically. And I'm feeling, if when I look in the mirror I'm feeling particularly old that night, then I will slap some of this on and hope that it'll take 10 years off me overnight. So enjoy those serums. Then I will go in with an eye cream, and to be fair, I absolutely love Kiehls Midnight, what's it called? Midnight Recovery Eye. But I've only got this tiny little sample size, so I use it if I'm feeling, again, particularly tired. And obviously I think the first signs of aging and tiredness is all around the eye area. So if I particularly need that little bit of something, that's the one I use. But that's not going to last forever. So the one I tend excuse me, the one I tend to reach for more often is this one from Olay, and it's the 7 Effects Transforming Eye Cream. So it just does a bit of everything. What do an eye cream do? Do we even know? It just moisturizes and supposed to brighten the under eye area. I haven't noticed any of that. I just use it because I feel somebody of my age should be using an eye cream, and I'm sure that extra hydration in the thin areas of the eye area is really good. So I go in with this. It's got a slight sort of tinty colour. You'd say it's almost like a concealer shade. It's not. It just sort of goes on the skin. You blob it on the skin, obviously in that colour, but then you just blend it all out gently all around the eye, and it all just blends in, and you don't see it. It just looks really nice and hydrated. That's where I tend to stop of my sort of first stage evening routine. So now I'll go about doing whatever I need to do through the evening, and then before going to bed I will carry on with the end phase. So then I've obviously got to go in with my moisturiser. Again, that can vary as well on an evening basis. Depends what I want my skin to have. If it's feeling a little bit stressed and maybe I've got the odd little spot going on, or I don't know, if it just needs something, rather than put too much into my skin, if I feel it is feeling a bit stressed or looking stressed, I tend to calm the products down. So I'll just go with something that's just a fail-safe and I know my skin won't react to. And that would be this one from YourGoodSkin, and it's the ProVitamin Overnight Cream. It's got a bit of vitamin C in it, it's got green tea, and vitamin E and B5. And it's just a really nice, well-rounded nighttime moisturiser. It doesn't aggravate my skin at all, and when I wake up after using this, everything is just calm, everything's fine. So I really like that one. Now if my skin's been fine and I just feel like I want to treat it to something else, then I will go in with my Super Facialist Pot of Rose Hydrate Peaceful Skin Night Cream. This smells really nice actually, but it does smell quite rosy, really rosy. And I know some skins might not like too much perfume. So if your skin is quite sensitive to scent in moisturiser, that one is quite strongly perfumed, but I don't think my skin reacts to it. I just think because of the hydration, the hyaluronic acid that's in here, if my skin just needs a little bit of something, that's the one I reach for. Now, probably on a twice a week basis, I will also add, and I'm probably going to drop everything now, but I will also add a little bit of facial oil into whichever moisturiser, and it doesn't matter which nighttime cream I'm using. But yeah, if it just needs a little bit of something, a little treat, I go in with the Balanceme, and it's the Radiance face oil. And that is literally, I just drop a couple of drops on my hand. I've already blobbed the moisturiser on my face, and I just rub it all in and gently massage it in, and it gives it a little bit extra, which I think is lovely at this time of year as it's getting colder. I didn't reach for the oil so much in the summer months. So what else would I use? After that, I would go in with, well, I should just mention also, because I've just mentioned the oil side of things, I do love Kiehls Midnight Recovery Oil. Again, I haven't got much left. It's probably about a third, oh no, it's about half full. So again, if I just want a little bit of extra, I can trust Kiehls just to be soothing. So if my skin's just feeling like it's had just a bit too much during the day, then I will just go in with this instead of any of the moisturisers. I don't mix this with my moisturiser like the other one. I use it in place of. But that's not particularly on a regular basis. That's almost like a little treat, because that is a little treat for your skin, and I love it. So then I obviously don't just concentrate on my face. I do put moisturisers on my neck and my chest area at times. So I'm using at the moment the Simple Hydrating Booster, sort of a serum-y, it's quite a watery serum. I bought this kind of back in the summer as an extra bit of an extra. You see it's really clear and quite runny there, can you see it? Yeah, sort of as like an extra moisturiser if I didn't really want anything too heavy through the day, but I don't know, I didn't reach for it that much in the summer, so I decided to use it up because I've also got a backup of this. So I started to use these up through my neck and my chest area because I'm not tending to use it on my face much. So that would be the neck sorted. Then as a last little step in my normal routine, I would go in with the Maybelline, and it's the Lash Sensational Boosting Serum for my eyelashes. I've mentioned this in a previous video. It's $14.99. There's your little mascara wand. Does it work? It does give them a little bit of a boost, let's say. I've been using this probably 5 or 6 weeks now, and I just literally have started to use it. I was more using it in the evening and in the morning, but I've stopped using it in the morning because I kind of weirdly, when you go in once it's all dry and settled in the morning and you go in with your eyelash curlers, I found them to be left a little bit tacky from this product, and I'm a bit worried because then when you clamp your eyelash curlers down, it feels, you've got to be really careful. It almost feels like it could pull all of them out, which would not be good. So I've stopped using it during the morning and now just use it at night time, and you just put it on like you do a mascara, but you just make sure you really get into the roots. So I'm just using that at night as well. Would I repurchase it? Maybe, but I wouldn't rush to repurchase it. So that's the sort of bulk of the everyday, okay? And then there's the additional little steps that I do from time to time throughout the week. So first up, let's talk masks. And I just only do masks of an evening. Who's got time in the morning? And I do love a Garnier Moisture Bomb. I like these better in the summer because they are so cold to put on your face. And if you're sat cozy on your sofa watching something on the telly, the last thing you want to do is put a freezing cold face mask on. So yes, I would love them in the summer. They're okay in the winter if you don't mind experiencing a bit of Arcticness. This is another one I've bought, and I have tried a couple of these, and I picked them up actually here in our TK Maxx, and these are the Yes to Cucumbers, and this one's actually a soothing facial sheet mask, so I thought I'd give that a go. But that's just to say, masks are kind of a once a week thing. Sheet masks are anyway, maybe once a fortnight. depending on how cold it is. But these masks I really love. This one's from Primark and it is divine. It's a nourishing leave-on mask and it's in pistachio, and it absolutely smells like you could eat your face. It really, really does. It's gorgeous. If you like that sort of marzipan-y, almondy, pistachio, just sweetness taste, it's gorgeous. And it's really nice. It leaves your skin so soft. And this one's just like comes out like a white paste you put over your face, so it's not like cold like the sheet masks in that same sense. And then you just wash it off after 10 minutes and that leaves your skin really lovely and soft. So enjoy that. If I have problems with my skin and it's a bit blemishy and I'm not really sure why, then I love the L'Oreal Pure Clay, and this is the Blemish Rescue one. It looks like the charcoal one, but it's not. It's more bluey. It's like a real Air Force blue shade. And this works wonders. Sometimes I don't slather it all over my face. If I've just got a bit of a problem area going on, I will just put it in that area. But it's lovely. I leave it on for probably 20 minutes generally. I have noticed, don't leave it on too long. Some masks you can just sit in, can't you? And you get immersed in something on the telly and 45 minutes later you've still got it on your face. I don't like to do this with this because I almost feel like it drags the spots out of your face, which is weird to say, but sometimes when I have left it on too long, it's kind of flared me up a little bit. So stick to 10 to 20 minutes and it actually clears up the blemishes, so it's sort of better for you to do it that way around. But really, really like this. And I was talking to the girls in Kiehls actually, and they said that L'Oreal is owned by Kiehls, or Kiehls is owned by L'Oreal. I might have got that the wrong way around, but even so, that makes me think that this is a really good product. But if Kiehls are interested in L'Oreal products and all that teamwork and all that stuff. So on a twice weekly basis, maybe, if I remember, once a week definite, try to do it twice a week, and that's a retinol. This one's from the Super Facialist, and it's just a retinol plus anti-aging restoring serum. Really, really love these. Only use it in my nighttime routine because you've got to be a little bit careful with daylight and sunlight once you've used it. So if I am using it of an evening, I make sure I use a moisturiser the next day with an SPF in it. So that would be that. Then again, once a fortnight, I'd like to say once a week, but I just probably realistically don't do it once a week. I will use this little product, which is a Glycolic overnight peel from Superdrug, their Naturally Radiant range. This is so cheap and cheerful, but it really, really works. Again, all these extras like the face masks, the retinol, and this product, it doesn't all happen on the same night. I mix it up through the week. I don't like to sort of throw everything at my face on a too often basis, so I just spread it out, which is why I probably don't get around to doing it on a weekly basis and it rolls into a fortnight. But this is just really nice. It just sort of clears your face in the morning. You might feel a little bit dry because you haven't sort of been so well moisturized. You've had this, but that's not really a problem because then you just go in with your morning routine and moisturize. But it just leaves your skin sort of smoother, and the fine lines are sort of, they're there, but they're not so, I don't know, it's just a little bit, it's quite youthful. I like it. I'm enjoying it. So then the last little things we do as we're jumping into bed, we put a lip balm on, and I love this one from the Roche Posay at the moment. It's just their barrier lip cream or lip balm. That's really nice. And obviously I always go in with a hand cream, and I absolutely love this one from Palmer's. You've seen this in my empties many a time. I've gone through loads of them. It just smells divine, coconutty, but not in an artificial sense. It's just nice because I don't like anything overly perfumed on my hands when I'm sort of going to sleep. I do just love that one because it's got some nice natural oils in it, and it's really good for your hands. And then if there is a little spot going on, this is when I treat it. You don't put spot cream on so much in the morning, do you? Because you're slapping on your makeup to cover it up. So I do like this one from Clean and Clear, and it's just their spot control treatment gel. Seems to do the job. We all know what these do. This is the one I use as and when and if I need to. I think I've covered everything, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that video. That's my little update on my skincare for the night time that's going on at the moment. Thank you so much for my recent subscribers. It's lovely to have you. And if you'd like to be part of, I'm not going to say the family like some people do, because that's a bit low. But anyway, click that subscribe button. If you've used any of these products and have found you really like them, or have got any other questions about them, leave me a little comment and I will definitely get back to you. I think I'm going to switch up like the videos that everybody calls favourite videos, and I'm going to start sort of doing one that's sort of what I bought through the month. Because I don't know about you, we get paid and we want to go out and spend it, don't we? And over the course of the month, we pick up quite a few things. Some of those make it to my favourites, some of them don't. Some of my favourite videos are obviously things that I've already got in my collection and I'm reusing and I've been loving that month. But I just thought if I show you perhaps what I've been purchasing through the month, be it skincare, makeup, clothes, obviously related to this kind of genre, I'll just show you and then I can give a little review of it. Say I have picked up a product, just randomly picked that up, but any product from a mascara, anything, and I like it, I'll tell you about it. If I bought it that month, I'll tell you about it. If I don't like it, I'll tell you. And I kind of thought that way you'd get sort of a bit more of an updated review video on a perhaps monthly basis. Anyway, that's enough of me going on and on. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.